Ashes to Ashes is een heel raar virtual reality project. Het is een 10 minuten durende one-take cinematografische ervaring in virtual reality. En het gaat over het verhaal van een grootvader wiens laatste wens het is om opgeblazen te worden. Je bekijkt als toeschouwer het verhaal eigenlijk vanuit de urn van de opa. En vanuit die urn zie je hoe de familie reageert op zijn wens om opgeblazen te worden. Een bizar verhaal wat eigenlijk ook echt alleen maar in virtual reality kan gebeuren. Het project speelt met de grenzen van virtual reality. Van de kijkrichting gebruikt binaural sound om echt om je heen te laten kijken en het gevoel van ruimte te geven. En het speelt ook met virtual en reality, dus echt en neppe werkelijkheid. Het is een one-take, geregisseerd door 3 regisseurs maar liefst. En het is een project van onder andere Submarine en Afro-Tros. En ik spreek met een van de regisseurs, Steye Hallema, over Ashes to Ashes.
Okay, clear the set, please. Action.
Ashes to Ashes is a project where 3 directors, a theater director, a movie director and a VR director, are directing the same script. The story is that there's this sort of dysfunctional family and their grandpa has just died. And grandpa has a very weird wish. He wants his ash to be blown up. Of course the family is a little bit confused to do that. And then the set breaks open and there's another story taking place.
I feel that we still have to learn to tell stories with VR very much. So the script was initially written. I didn't think it was so suitable for VR. So me and the 2 other directors, we felt we should free that up in some sort of way. And then the first scene is just a normal scene. You're in a normal movie and all of a sudden something goes wrong. The set breaks open and you're actually on a movie set. And then the story takes 2 routes. And then you sort of have to decide what do I go with? Because as a viewer, you become a little bit insecure. What is the reality now which you should follow? And I think that's a very interesting aspect. Because, for example, in film, you edit. So you have one shot and then you put another shot behind it. And because your brain sort of makes the connection, you're intrigued, you're triggered to see what's going to happen next. And in VR, we have to find new ways to do that. And I think by maybe why not give the viewer 2 realities to make sense of? It's a different kind of making sure the viewer is really triggered to know what's going to happen.
I think the big challenge we took upon us is that we are doing a one actor. It's a 10-minute film in one shot, so we basically choreographed a dance for about 40 people. I think it's very motivating to do something new, something that no one ever did before, and to set new rules of telling a story. How do we make new filmic language? How do we progress a story when the viewer is free to look wherever he wants? How do we grab his attention?
People are really blown away by it, which is really nice because it's such it's so rich. There's a lot of VR movies out there, and this is, I think, stretching it a bit further. Again, how you can tell a story and what can happen. It has this multiple layers. It has a dolly, so you're taken away, and we have this really nice interaction with the actors, and that is actually happening, which I'm not gonna spoil. We have special effects in it, so the real 360 video world is overlaid with special effects, which you take for granted because they're just there in the room. So they belong to the room while they are actually really fantasy. And I think what's really nice is that we really play with that barrier between reality and fantasy. So you're never really sure whether it's fantasy or reality. And I think that's really what's making it VR, because actually virtual reality means virtual reality, fake, real. together.